Welcome everyone to another Maz Play. This is MazMojito, and today we're going to be bringing you something a little bit different. It's more of a role play style game, but we're going to be playing Ravenswatch. Now this game is early access. I did play it a little bit just to get a feel for the game, but you basically get a choice between more than one character. So we're going to start off here with Scarlet. As you can see, there are 3 other characters besides Scarlet, and Scarlet can turn into a werewolf. You have the piedpiper here, who controls rats, werewolf, who has a pet dragon, and the snow queen, who can shoot ice. So yeah, we're gonna start off with Scarlet and see how long we can survive and how far we can get.
I do not fear death. This is a walk in the park.
Okay, so you got your typical vendor there willing to sell you some goods. But as I leave the starting zone, this is where we just basically try to survive. There's a little mini map in the bottom right corner. For the quests part of this, if we get to the exclamation point, we can do a little mini game there. But from what I remember, ultimately, once you get to the 3rd or 4th day, you have to fight a boss, who is not easy. So we're gonna just try to clear some of the map and try to get to one of the first major icons on the map. Okay, so obviously I can't open that until I clear all these baddies. So, and there we go. This happens a lot in this game, but that was on me for getting surrounded, trying to get up here real quick. So, see if we can clear these guys out and then get the treasure. So, right off the bat, I lost 2 lives. The raven's feather in the bottom right corner with the number 4 is the number of lives I have left. Went from day to night cycle, so now I'm a werewolf. As you can see in the bottom right, they have the moon symbol, so that tells you what cycle this is at, whether it's daytime or nighttime. So now we can open up the treasure chest and pick what we want.
Yes! Time to play! slay you with? For my raw speed! Mine! They fear me.
I must build strong defenses. I need all the help I can get.
So that's our werewolf form there, and we're back to
Look what we have here.
to the hunter type lady. But now we've kind of started,
Stand back.
or we haven't started it, but there's still an exclamation point there. But that's kind of one of the side little mini missions that we can get started on. I just haven't started it yet. But as you can see, this game is very difficult. You really have to master dodging because your health goes down so fast. Still like the idea, still like the graphics, but you just have to be ready to die a lot and dodge a lot.
That's not enough.
So that message that just popped up is that very hard boss that I was talking about, and after like the third day you get teleported and you're forced to do this boss fight, which is extremely difficult. But for now, this gives us, we're just kind of able to do open world type stuff here. The bad guys really telegraph what they're gonna do, so you have time to dodge. You just gotta look for the glowing red symbols that shows you where the danger zone is and just get out of the way.
Just what I needed. Quick, the sun's going
I
down.
see these little purple circles with the ravens flying around them. I have no idea what they are. If anyone figures that out, please let me know.
Soon be rid of my curse, one way or another. The beast grows stronger.
Those vile creatures creatures are coming to destroy my work. I can hear them.
All right, so here we go with the little mini quest with these the pigmen.
Nearly strong enough
So-
to resist.
We have to go around and collect what's in the upper right, and that's how much time we have left. So I guess I did start the quest because, as you can see, I have very little time left to get back to the guy's house and drop off the lumber. So, and you'll see how hard I'm talking about. This fight can get really difficult. I haven't been able to save anyone's house so far from the times I played this previously.
I'm ready for you, you beasts. I'll show you what Godric is made of.
I smell death.
So as you can see in the upper right health bar, they already pretty much have this house blown up. I think this is really more geared towards two people playing together or multiplayer type mode. Because doing a solo, it's not really scaled for just one person. It's still scaled for 2 to 3 people playing together. So that's probably why I don't have much success.
I want to sneak up on them. That's smart! Watch out!
So one thing about this character, she dies a lot. Straight up. As a werewolf, she lasts pretty decent amount of time, but when she's in her human form, she can't take very many hits. So for her, you really can swing once or do one attack and then dodge out of there, assuming your dodge is not on cooldown, and keep chucking bombs. So that's a strategy that seems to work for me with her. But like I said, if you get once or twice, it's pretty much she's gonna go down. So I try to drag it out as much as I can till I can get to nightfall, switch to the werewolf. Because at least working as a werewolf, I can last a little bit longer.
That feels good.
But at least I did level up and unlock some new skills to choose from. So, looking at the bottom right corner, you can see the red shield moving towards the daylight or the time of day symbol. Once that red shield gets all the way to the right, we're going to be summoned to a boss fight, which is extremely difficult. So we're going to get as much XP and levels up and skill items that we can before that boss fight.
In our prime.
The voice acting is pretty cool too.
Come, my pretties.
I didn't realize that a woman-female voice would sound like that. So here's another one of the little mini games. Basically, you have a challenge to kill as many without dying, and then it unlocks the treasure. So it's very similar to what you would find on like Diablo and some of the mini games that they have with the random events.
My fangs are bigger than yours.
And again, I don't know what the ravens represent, the purple light. Maybe that's kind of like a checkpoint or something like that, but I'm not sure. And as you can see at the bottom right corner, how many lives I have left? None. So as you can see, the screen around me is getting red. That means that I'm about to be pulled into the boss fight. And you can see in the bottom right corner, the boss fight symbol is starting to get closer and closer to the clock. So yeah, it's just gonna get redder and redder. with more than one person, but so far with one person, I haven't had any luck against this creature.
Let me at them!
So yes, 4 tentacles that come out and slam the crap out of you. That's a wrap. And then he has his mouth in the middle that hits all the other areas that the tentacles don't hit. So, but at least I leveled up. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some points in, unlock some new talents. Yeah, now I'm gonna play with a different character. I'll start with the piedpiper, so you can see the difference with this guy. He's more of a ranged attack type character.
Music is my
I prefer ranged attack instead of the melee, but we'll see how long we last with him. See how many dice we have going into the boss fight.
Be ready, my little friends. We tread on ground unblemished.
And I notice as always, when you start with a new character, you get a talent point unlock based on what you see on screen. So it's just a matter of picking a talent at the beginning. I don't know if that's a carryover of experience points from the last time you play with the character, or if this is just free talents at the start. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm assuming the one in the bottom left corner is what level my character is, or I could be wrong, I'm not sure. But yeah, as you can see, he's ranged. Very low damage, but a lot of attacks. I guess each of the flute notes that he does is what's doing damage. So, and as you can see, as I kill bad guys, my rat count goes up, which basically I can turn them into walking grenades and make them blow up.
I need a good night's sleep.
But for now, they just follow me around. They only attack unless I hit the first attack, what you see on the toolbar, which is the letter Q. And then they'll go and they'll fight whatever you tell them to fight and blow up if they get killed, basically. So yeah, I'll be quiet and we'll just go ahead and go through this.
Fortissimo! For desperate measures. You can never have too many friends. The celestial world!
Okay, so not bad. My first time dying. Still have 4 lives left.
They just can't get enough of us.
So I believe we start off with 5. I have to double check, or 6 lives. Not sure, but either way, he's lasting a lot longer than the hunter that I was using before. Granted, the hunter was a lot tougher when she was in werewolf form, being that she had like 146 health points. This guy has 80 health points, so very easy to take him down, but he's very nimble, so you can keep dodging out of the way of attacks. All right, I reached level 2, as you can see in the bottom left corner.
I'm calling on the whole choir.
Okay, so we got through that. The key with him is, because he is probably one of, if not the fastest character, is just keep moving.
Every occasion.
Shoot once or twice, or shoot while you're walking backwards, but just keep moving, keep dodging, keep dashing, and then you'll survive a lot longer. Unless you get trapped by roots, like those trees are known to do, and get you killed.
Healing, quickly. This silence does not bode well.
How did that wedding song go again?
I, for one, didn't feel a scratch. There is music in the silence after a brawl. that to my score. How many of these monsters are there? The piper bows and the crowd goes wild.
So those crystals are spread through the map, and if you knock those out, at the beginning of the game, usually there's a vendor right there that will sell you talents for this, I guess, form of currency. So it's good to always keep stocking up on that, because I think it carries over to the next round. And as you can see in my toolbar, the number 37 represents how many crystals I have as far as currency. It's right next to the character portrait. And my rat count is getting pretty high. I like to save them up for the bigger enemies, and then send them all for a nice explosion attack. For now, I just do this high rate of fire attack and just keep walking backwards and kiting the bad guys. That seems to work the best for me and keep me alive the longest as this character. Here's a big crystal. This is going to be worth a lot of money. So as you can see, I went from 57 to 164 crystals. So always keep an eye out for that crystal.
Deserves a round of applause. I have a score to settle. I know there are more nightmares out here somewhere.
This guy's probably one of my favorite to play as, because he's basically walking around with a submachine gun
than a fistful of
shooting bad guys, and they're not even able to get close because they slow down with every note that you hit them with. So, and he's quick and nimble, so it's easy to dodge. So yeah, this guy is probably, I would say, my favorite so far. But we'll keep going. Maybe we'll see how the others play and how long I survive. I'm judging this based on how many lives I've lost so far, and I'm still at 4, and we're still 1 day away from the major boss fight.
bit of a public.
I must build strong defenses. I need all the help I can get.
Perfect! We've got ourselves a new public. Now that's a bountiful boon. Pitter-patter, come! The final note is play.
Okay, so fighting these wood creatures is an easy way to get a bunch of lumber for these little mini quests. So I've never been able to get the full 16 so far, but I've gotten pretty close with like 10 to 11 out of 16. But either way, I think this is a two-person type mini quest where you have to defend the house, but I haven't had much success doing it by myself.
We'll need to pick up the pace. Songs to play! Applause and no encore.
Those vile creatures are coming to destroy my work. I can hear them. That's the ticket. By my calculations, it's nearly strong enough to resist.
Two wood pieces away from Max's South 16 out of 16. I don't think I'm gonna get it because it's only like 15 seconds left before they swarm his house. But if I can clear these guys and get these last pieces of lumber, maybe I'll be able to pull it off. Okay. One more piece of wood and I can have him at max strength. Okay, so that's the highest I've ever gotten as far as putting wood on his house.
I'll show you what Godric is.
They're already kind of blowing it up already, so it doesn't really matter.
Hold down, let's hurry!
Really, I think this is scaled for, okay, one person on one side, one person on the other side. I don't know if, and I didn't get to finish defending the house because it was time for the boss fight. So that's why it's usually in your best interest to do those kind of little mini fights at the early part of the game, just so you have time to try it.
It's showtime!
So again, the tentacle slam you. Look at that health bar, guys. And then you look at this range of attack. Boom, 130. It's like freaking one hit kill. You don't even have a chance. But I did take out one of the tentacles.
Blood is pounding in my ears.
So look, I'm not quite sure how you fight this guy by yourself. Even running around, it's like he attacks the whole screen.
Not sorry.
There's like no escaping his attacks, and even though I killed that one tentacle, you could still see kind of like a glowing damage area. If I stood in that red circle, I would just die. Standing in the area where there used to be a tentacle and died. So there you go. Very hard fight by yourself. Maybe it'd be a little easier with two people, but I don't know. But at this point, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a pause in it, and we'll come back and we'll play with the other two characters and see how they are as far as different wise. But you saw me play with piedpiper and the werewolf lady, so we're gonna go ahead and stop. Once again, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.